Hello and welcome back. I just had to come on here. This is just driving me crazy. I've looked at actually in editing just and I thought, this is ridiculous. Now then, we are going to war. This is no holds barred. That has got to go. It has for now. Yes, I'm not taking any chances of anything being in the way. This is absolutely ridiculous. This tree over there, that could be the problem as well. Hydrant is, yeah, no, it's level with the tree. It can't be that. It really can't. Right, the other thing is we're going to shift this lot totally out of the way. Yeah. I'm going to have to shift that lot as well, aren't we? Yeah, I'm going to have to bucket that a lot out. We are. No chances. We're not taking anything. No chances at all. That's the point. Can you tip the stuff out of the rush if you drop it in? Because it's got to be easier than chipping. It's just... I couldn't open the bends up. There was no key... Again, key configs since the 1.4 update are absolutely crazy. They just drop off. I've just reset all of my key bindings. So I'm hoping... Yeah, that sorts things out. Right, let's shift this bends well out of the way. Because I don't care if we come this side or we go that side. We don't. So let's just shift out. Remove all obstacles, including the tree, if necessary. Definitely. This is war. These animals, we have said for too long that they are coming on to this Let's Play. And even if I do... This is just a short one. I was determined that this time we are going to get this done. Nothing can stand in our way. Well, it can. Trust me, it can. This is fun. Simulator. Right, we need to drop that off. Just there. What else do we need to do? Yes, we need to grab those two out of the way. We need to grab the bucket and... Yeah, that's true. You can only stick... Yeah, it wouldn't really like that. Stick the big bag winch over here and grab the bucket so that we... Yeah, I might need to grab this out with this though. Yeah. Do you know, I was even in my mind contemplating trying to make a mod to be a better wood chipper. I was going through designs in my head and all sorts, and I thought, seriously, you make a mod? I agree, yeah, that's, yeah. Right, anyway, let's get this frivolity out of the way, and let's get to work. Stick that down there for now. Let's grab that, get that loose wood stuck into the back of the other trailer. And let's remove all obstacles, including, I might need that again actually, the big back winch. But yes, one thing at a time. Chips. Now I don't know how in Farming Simulator worlds the physics would cope if I tried to put wood chips in the same thing as I've just put wood. I think the universe might shatter. So, with that in mind, I don't think we're going to risk said shattering of the universe. Instead, we shall just put logs in the back of this one, and we shall put wood chips in the back of the other one. I bet you any money I forget that I've done this. Right, wood chips. I think there's quite a bit here actually. I'm sure I at least did. Yeah, I do not know what's wrong with the bends, but I cannot for the life of me. Why is that? Oh, it's only 1 ton, that's right. It's a 1,000 litre one, isn't it? I'd forgotten. Yeah, the bends was, it would not, even though I was using the right key configs, it would not open the back. It was like it was stuck. I thought, you know, yeah. Right. Yeah, let's pull this closer. Let's attack this with a valid battle plan. Yeah, it's ever so funny now. I've not made any sort of bones of the fact that it's... Yeah, I've had a killer week at work. I really have. We're nearly at the end of it. I've just got to go in tomorrow. I was hoping to have a couple of days off. No, of course. Yeah, the problems just keep on coming until... Yeah. So I'm hoping that tomorrow I'm going to finish every last little problem that's left to do on this upgrade. Yeah, all the little related side jobs to upgrading people's computers so it works on it and all of that. I'm hoping it's all finished tomorrow. Right. Yes, it has been very tiring, it really has. Yeah, we're nearly there now, I think. And then, but what I'm trying to say, I will spit my words out, is I have actually done in fact, I've done all of my standard Let's Plays. I've done Hobos Hollow, I've done an episode on Greenlands, I've done Adelshaven. I always say that wrong when I'm not on it. And I do, of all the Let's Plays at the minute, I really do. I'm thoroughly enjoying that. I don't mean it's my favourite, but at the minute, there's things we're doing on there that I haven't done ever. So of course it's really interesting. So, and it's I think a very balanced. We're going to, next session, we are literally finally going to do the vineyard. We're going to literally, yeah, we've hired the equipment and everything, ready for next session. But on every single Let's Play that I have got right now, it's the next session, whether it's on the aliens, the Wild Westlands, the Western Wilds, Wild Westlands. Oh, do you know, that's the bane of my tongue and my brain. I cannot, for the life of me, say that correctly. Anyway, on Alien Jim's new map, that fantastic map, we've got a monster session. I think actually the biggest session I have ever had, and I had some whoppers on No Man's Land. Yeah, this one is, yeah, it's going to be the biggest session I have ever had in my life. And then we've got the Adelshaven one is, yeah, it's going to be big, but that's not as bad. That's probably the best one I've got to face of all of the Let's Plays. Greenlands is absolutely monstrous. We've got so much grass to cut. I swapped my fields over at the last minute, and my reasoning was sound, but I have left myself the most monstrous task ever in what I've got to do next time. That I'm like thinking, oh my life. So there's Greenlands, there's humongous great amount of work to do. There is the Alien Gym, the Wild Westlands, that is the bigger even than that to do. And Adelshaven is, yeah, and then of course there's this one as well. So I thought, you know something, I can bite a bit off this one. Let's tackle this. Let's get the cows done that we've been threatening to do since the year dot. Let's at least get one thing out of the way, even if this is an episode in itself. Oh, the other thing is, you would laugh. As a content creator, I've much from my graphics settings, I had an update on my graphics card which sent foliage shadows back on, and it reset all my settings within Farming Simulator. So I've been in there today and I have reset all my settings. But last session, it's Adelshaven. It's uploading now. It's 75 gigabytes. The file is, because I'd mucked around with the graphics settings. So yes, it is being posted. It'll probably be finished uploading by tomorrow morning. Yes, I've seriously got to. The trouble is, when you've done your recording, there's nothing you can do about altering the quality of that one. You really can't. So I'm sort of stuck. Right, we're going to try now as it is, and then we are going to try. Now then, oh dear, come out of the way. We don't want anything else getting in the way. Let's try this. Animals. Now then, we need to zoom out as much as is possible. I also need to alter the angle. We need to be able to see every single thing. I think that tree's in the way. Oh. Oh, wow. So perhaps it was the fuel pump then, because that's the only thing that's shifted over there. Now then, I've got to think about this. You can drive all the way through it. Now then, let's flip this around and see the best. Yeah, now the feed in that is down here. That's down there, that's silage. I don't want that. Yeah. Oh, where am I? collides with me? I'm right over there. There must be bits of wood there. Oh, wow. Okay, we'll stick it where we did originally want it, because we could do that. I think that is... yeah, that's not bad. And we can still get past at the top. It's a little bit close to the edge of the field. Let's see if we can move just a tad across. And that is as close to flat as you are ever going to get it. Oh my life. Oh my life. I didn't realise it went out. Oh, of course I wouldn't. I've never placed this before. Seriously, I've taken off part of my field. No. Oh well, it will be worth it. Sacrifices have to be made. They do. It's a shame, but yes, these are far more important. Being as this is a episode dedicated to said putting animals in, do you know? Do you know what? I'll tell you the one thing I never do. Mind you, it's gonna. Yeah, let's have a look how much it would cost if we stick. I think for once, I'm definitely going cows, but for milk, definitely. I've always gone for Holsteins. I don't know that there's any difference now. So do you know? And I know nearly everyone does it for this Let's Play. We're going to go full grown, and we are going to go. Let's see how much it would cost us to hire, to like literally put a lot in, and then we're going to work out how much to lease the biggest thing would be, because I think we're soon going to be paying back. Yeah, that's now right. Okay, let's have a look. How much to lease a big trailer animal transport? Now there's some monsters now. It's the original Silver Star, and then there is almost Silver Chicken Star. The Micheletto. 144, 96. Oh, the 3 floors is 2. Right, okay, so 32. How much for leasing? Yes, we're going to make it back in one run. Definitely, yes. Right, okay then. So, we need to... That is true. Where is the animal dealers on this? I've said that now, and I'm going to have to charge halfway across the map. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I am not. Right. I'm going to try something. Because, yes, I like to show off mods. I've never made any... Now, we're also going to need water, of course. No, our thing can do that. Oh, my life, it has altered the level of this a little. It's certainly chewed off a chunk of... Right, this can actually pull most lorry backs. It's got the 5th wheel on the back of that, which is why I always choose this particular back. I do love this. We've gone for really nice meaty dual wheels, and it's off-road as well, so fantastic. So let's go up to the top. Let's grab as much as we can, and yeah, let's move our cows in. Now I do need. I'm trying to think what I need. We're going to buy. We did say we're going to buy food in to begin with. We know we've got a debt, but these are going to help us. So we're going to buy Telmus ration in, and hay, and grass, and water. We can do with the original tanker. We just need to clean. And I must remember to replace a fuel point. I have actually loaded another one that I'd like to show. I do like to rotate mods to try new ones always. Not always because... It's not always about money either, although sometimes they are more reasonable. And I think it's always nice to show that. The other thing is, I've been saying for quite a while about doing sugarcane with that 9-metre header. Well, I've looked at it and I know which one it is now. So we shall look. It's the X-Collect, the Crone. It has to be that harvester, and then you get the option to use the header as a poplar header or as a sugar cane. So yes, right, let's grab that back. It doesn't work with all backs. Some of them are just too deep, the 5th wheel, so I might need to lease a truck as well. We may have to indicate. So that's the that's the where we're going. Let's see if this will do it. Yeah, it doesn't work with all. I've come across with a couple of backs and had to go. Yeah, we'll have to lease a Okay. Oh, that is a long way back. That is a long way back. You can't always turn. Gets yeah. No. That's yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is an ever such a long way back. Okay. Right. Plan B. Right. I'm trying to teach myself to go to the shop always instead of. Yeah, right, so trucks, I think let's go for the new Phoenix Cat CMS. I've not a clue what the difference is. It all look almost identical to me, but I like red. It's as simple as that, it really is. As simple as that. So lease for 4,188, yes we will. Smashing, let's go and get some animals. We have threatened this for long enough. Oh, I didn't realise, but yeah, that actually... I ordered a red one. How come it's blue? I didn't check the colour, but yeah. Oh well, it matches, it does... Yes, it's beautiful. It does match almost perfectly the back, so... Too far across or something, because it might have been actually, yeah, it's a bit harder to do than you think. Okay, let's go and pick some cows up. Lovely meaty, oh, listen to that engine. Wow. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm not sure how much, obviously we've got to feed them as well, so I am limited to a degree. Now surely there's a way for me to unfold the back or something. Yes. Smashing. Let's do this properly. Mr. CDP, you see, I can do it. This is probably the very... No, I have done it in one more. I did it on Omatana's map in FS19, and I haven't done it since, because if anyone's ever seen one of my shorts... Actually, is that not... There you go. That's it. Smashing. Right, let's get some brown Swiss. Yeah, 32. 49,600 for 32. Oh, wow. So we can only really afford... I suppose we could afford nearly 50. Half of that again, and it's going to be 75 odd, and that's going to leave us enough money for food in that. So let's buy that. Yes. Let's close the back. Oh. Ooh, we're having a bit of a rock and roll. Right, hang on, I don't think I've done something. I think I've... Smashing, okay. Don't know that I needed to do that. Okay, let's get these back home, and let's not go too fast, because remember we... Typical. That's Alexa bursting into the party again. Right, we're going to run these down to the farm. Wow, the deers want in on the action. Yeah, we'll get, I think 48 is as good as we can do it. Or 50 to, if we can round up. If we can get 18, that'd be fantastic. Don't want to leave us too short though. Yeah, I'm relying, obviously we're going to get, oh, that's a point. I haven't got any, I need to be placing a manure point, don't I, to gather manure. I think it comes with a slurry point already, but yeah. So yes, I think, yeah, we'll go for 48. I think another 16 after this one, and then we shall. Yeah. Oh, indicator. Switch it off. It's suddenly wobbling a bit. This is only the second time, and the time that I mentioned about on the Omatana map was right towards the end of FS19, and actually what happened was there was a dolly that clashed with it. I presume it was a dolly, and it made the back and all the cows literally go flying across the map, and I mean they bounced on the water, literally. I did it as a short. It's still on YouTube to this day, because flying cows, not flying pigs, flying cows, quite literally. Yes, it was quite shocking. Very cruel to animals, and I had no part of it. But yes, luckily for me, it's a game, and the animals were not harmed in the making of this film. Yes. Let's go left. Believe that's stolen some of our field. Yes, you can see what I mean about the headland though being quite large in this. I do think in time we might get rid of these trees, although for this precise moment in time I am sick to the death of trees and those. I'm very tempted to get the Seppi M9, which is about the closest thing we've got to something like the Unreal Tree Devourer. Although that wasn't my personal favourite. Do you know, is it amazing how when you're a few months away from something, how you totally forget the name of your favourite? I couldn't remember what the milling machine was called. Yeah, that was one of my absolute all-time favourites. Right, see if I can remember. I've still got my indicator on. I have. Right. Let's do this properly. Fold. Let's make it as realistic as you possibly can. Oh, okay. No, you don't. that is as yeah. Let's get back in. Now then, which one was it? To go down. Oh, no, that way. Smash in. Oh, that's a bit severe. Right, let's undo those. Send them back into our select. Oh, I think we'd do it the other way. I think it was right already. You just press X, move to husbandry. Yes, you can tell I'm so used. Oh, it goes around. Okay, move to husbandry. I do want to move 32. Smash in. Right, let's quickly. Let's fold that up first. We don't want to be dragging. We don't want to be charged. We can't afford any more bills. Getting very low on cash. Yeah, this little escapade's costing us, yeah. I would like to get more cows, I really would. I seriously wish we'd have had a bit more money to go into this, but hey ho, it is what it is. We've threatened this, we've got animals. Yeah, I am. I'm going to try to get as close to 50 as possible. Another 16, another half load. That's what we're going to go for. Definitely, and then when we get back, we'll feed them and water them. I thought, you know, I'm going to do an episode just for the cows, even if it's only 10 minutes long, which it won't be, it's going to be longer than that, but yeah, I thought I want to do this. This is, yeah, a session dedicated. Whatever it was going to take, I was determined I was going to do. Yeah, chopping trees down, whatever, but no, luckily it was actually the fuel. Now that never crossed my mind last session when I was looking at it. Never. It was always bits of wood and other things in the way, and I thought the tree at the top might have had something to do with it, but no, it was the fuel, the diesel fuel thing all the time. So wow. which is weird because obviously we did try that a long time ago and actually got it to fit, but also the BGA was also on the map as well, which it wasn't originally, so perhaps I think those two factors were the things that made things go a little bit wrong. Anyway. Yes, we must place another diesel. So, yeah, there is one I've got in mind, one that I've not placed before, one was dropped a few days ago. And also, yes, and this isn't because I don't like the present water thing, but there's another mod that I'd like to show that does both water, which I know we've got the water hydrant, but yeah, it's mainly as a hose pipe, but it also seems very quick to right, indicator off for now. But, you know, yeah, I've interrupted my flow of thoughts, and now I'll never finish up what I was going to say, which is just typically me. At times in editing, I think you'd started that conversation, and now, yeah. I should write it down. And then patience. That's better. No, we don't want 16. No, sorry. We don't want 32, we want 16. God, Bennett. Right, bye. Yes. Right, now we close that. We have 28,000 to feed and equip any kind of equipment that we need, although we're buying loose straw. So as I said, I know we've got, I'm definitely alright with buying the stuff to begin with. In time, obviously, mind you, I don't know, it's sometimes cheaper to buy in than it is to do ourselves, because we will probably be feeding our own straw to the biogas plant, whereas I don't mind buying in for the animals. It's, yeah, that's different, but I have recently said quite a few times on a few different Let's Plays, I want any productions that we do on any Let's Play to represent the actual stuff that we've done on that Let's Play. So I don't want to be feeding bought straw to a production, because that's not, in according to my own set of rules, that's not what I've decided is fair. Doesn't mean to say other people can't do that, but I wanted it to represent our hard work on the farm, not somebody else's. Yeah, so anything we do production wise will be, I haven't always played like that. I did when I was learning productions, I did used to buy stuff, and obviously there are even mods where you can actually buy stuff in for it, but I want to do the productions so that we see how well we have done, not based upon, yeah, I mean, I know in real life you would do that, you would, but it can, I want this, all of my Let's Plays, to represent the growth that we have naturally done through our own efforts. So yeah, you can't see that if you start to buy products in that then feed your productions, because that's not my efforts. Yeah, that's just buying something in. I mean, if we were going to play by those sort of rules, I could just buy stones from the multi-fruit buying station, which are cheap as chips, and feed them to the lime making mod, the lime crusher, and that would net us an absolute arm and a leg. But in what way does that represent the efforts of me? That is a mod maker who's created a very good mod, which if used, like if you basically do ploughing your own fields and just drop those in, that's fair. I do that myself. I've done that on the Wild Westlands, Western Wilds, or do you know, I think it is Western Wilds, isn't it? Yeah, Alien Gyms. It will eventually sink in what the name of that is. It's driving me crazy because I keep getting it wrong. Right, let's get these animals done, moved into their new house, and I hope that we are going to be very happy together in our partnership of me feeding them and them, you know, dropping milk off and other waste products. We've got a biogas plant which can process said waste products and produce energy. We are very happy for this exchange to take place. We we shall happily supply them with food and water and love. Definitely plenty of love. Yeah. Right, let's just open that up. Smashing. Right. Great. Right. Let's close that. We shall give the shop a ring and ask them to send a driver down to pick this up. We shall shift this just down to the side. That's excellent. I don't think actually, all things considered, the leasing cost, it was much cheaper than if we had have actually just, bought them in. But yeah, it was. I've never done that. I think only once. So it's nice to do it that way occasionally. So let's select and return. I do want to, yes, and select and return. Brilliant. Right then, now we've got the truck at the top, so we want to, let's get some water. Let's do this properly. Which one should we use? We shall grab, we should grab this one in case we need. They were the likely ones that we needed to get for the food. That means we're going to have to use the big one now. We're also going to need to, let's put the weight down here. Let's grab the biggie. Probably would have been better with a case, but we have chosen. Right, actually, yes, before we do anything, let's do water. And we are going to put the water mod down, and we're going to get rid of our old faithful washer. Yes, we are. I think we're going to put it in a slightly different place as well. Silos and the multi-fruit seem to be the most likely sort of place to go. So let's just have a bit of a change. Going to get rid of you, faithful you. Not because I'm not displeased or not pleased, I am just, trying to show the limelight for other things. Let's see if we can. I don't think it's going to go where I wanted it to. Of course it's not. That's way too far out. How about... No, it may have to go back exactly where it was. Actually, what about on the edge of that? It's not really going to hurt against that. Or is it? I think against the middle one would be better. Smashing, that'll do. It's not really, I hope it's not in the way. I don't think it is, because we've still got the run through fuel. Now, where shall we stick that? I think that can go... No, I think it's a little bit too... Where should we stick that? About... Yeah, I think... About the corner. Smashing. And... Brilliant. Okay. One thing we need to do is, first of all, we're going to wash this so we don't get any cross-contamination, because the last thing that was in it was definitely a bit mucky. Right, it doesn't like us doing that. And let's wash that. Oh, just need a bit of a, So imagine we're going through all of the procedures that are required to clean that internally as well as externally. Absolutely. Yes. Brilliant. Right, we have followed all of the procedures. Now this has actually got some rather unique properties now. It can drag things around with it. It has now got opening portals. Yes, and if you have them open, it actually drags things around with it. I could show you with a bit of wood. Let's just show you. Yeah, this bit of wood here. Just watch what happens when Oh look! We have dragging going on. Now it stops. Yes, I think. Oh, I think this will be up for a second update because Mantrid. Yes, I think we have a. It's like, nah, that's the point. Let's see if. I don't know if this actually costs us because it does also act as a field point. So. Oh, now it's free as well. Okay, in that case. I do apologise for this, but there's no point in having two. Let's get a slight reimbursement. Because there's not really much point in having two. That is amazing cost. Yeah, it's a bit slow, but yeah, the hydrant could have been quicker, but this is one of those jobs that, that's the point. We have got all the tractors. What do we need to do? Let's go grab the case. We can do two things at once while that's filling. Yes. Wood cleaned it, but yes, it's actually in action. Right, let's grab the biggie. Wow. I'm tweaking my graphic settings because the last session was monstrously 75 gig in size. So yes, I'm trying to tweak things. Because yes, that's just a tad too excessive even for 4K content. So we want, that's a point. Does it tell us animals how much? No, it doesn't until you start putting it in, does it? You've got no, this is the bad thing. I would say 50. I would reckon 20 tons to start with, I think. Just as a baseline. I can't see it being, I mean, because I want to put grass and, no, in fact, yeah, let's stick proper in first. TMR, 20 tons, 7. That'll do, it's close. Now then, where do we go for said food? Where is it, this end or t'other end? I think it's this end, I'm sure it is. I think it's a slurry in that or t'other end. Right. Okay. No, that's for grabbing milk, I think. In the middle. I see it now. I do. Right. Oh, excellent. What a clever idea. Is that not amazing? Royally Christie, of course it would be clever. Yes, absolutely amazing. I've wanted to place this mod absolutely since the day I saw it drop. But it's amazing. Very, yes, made for the discerning farmer with a very low budget. Yes. Wow. I think that's going to touch the... oh my life. I somehow think that we can manage at least one full 70-tonner. Yeah. Oh, it does. Right, let's grab 70 tons, because somehow I think this is going to quite easily manage to have 70 tons of TMR without it even touching the sides. Yes, let's hope that I have saved enough money for... So that'll be 90 tons in total when that's full. Ooh, this is a bit up high. I apologise for the slight unrealism. Yes. It's very, very high and tall and everything. I thought I'd got trailer fill limit on. I must have switched that off. That's Courseplay settings you wallets, this one. No, it's not. It's that one. Too many tractors. Definitely too many tractors. Fix visual, normal, weed slow. It is on. Oh, okay, so this literally can have 70 tons in it because of its construction. Well, there you go. Obeying the rules of physics in this universe. Right. You know, I think the water should be full now. Oh, now then. Now those gates are shut. Yeah, oh well. You can't ask for perfection, can you? It's good. But there you go. Right, let's grab the water. Those all be dragging all manner of things with us, including maybe tractors. Now I think to empty, I don't think we need those open. I think it's only for filling. Yes, I thought so. Now then, let's have a look. Let's have a look at our animals. All my life, absolutely. I think we could have 240, maybe 300 tons. Well, not so much water needed. Brilliant. So we need hay. I just think we're going to do 70 tons of each. I think that's going to be fine. I don't think we'll need to top up hay or grass ever again because it ticks down so very slowly. But yeah, why not? So let's just. 82 Studios has some of the absolute amazing contracts, it really does, that saves us an absolute fortune. So 70 tons of grass coming up. Yes. They shop around, and that's why I always have 82 Studios and Multifruit buying, because the contract saves us an absolute fortune. Yes, they are one of our biggest partners in any Let's Play, the same as Missy B with Slurry Yard and Disturbed Simulations with that fantastic BGA. Yeah, it's usually one of our first. I've wanted to place this one for absolutely ages. Now will you cows get back in? Nothing to see here. I love the speed of the Trans 70. It is amazing. And also, of course, it's not a raised back one. It's a pusher. Fantastic. What's not to like? Now, 82 Studios have released a fantastic tanker, which I am going to test out. Because their little one, so far, does not play nicely with the Slurry Yard. So, I'm hoping the new one does. We might lease it. And if it does, we may well be actually trading in the little Junior for something a little larger. So we now want hay. Let's have a look how we're doing. Ah, that's still not even. Oh, but it does look like the combined total will be getting something like that's over half. So that's 160 odd tons. So that'll be 230. So that'll be 3/4. So I think one more full load of TMR should just about do it. Yeah, I want to do this as best we can for now. Straw as well. We want to put some straw in. Then. Remember, those cows cannot be there because the gates are shut. Yes, you imagining things that can't possibly be there because our gates are definitely 100% shut. So it must be reflection of all the metalwork, I would say. It's got to be. You are definitely imagining things. Yeah, this is definitely my favourite trailer to date. It's very reasonable, also massive. There is is that the H2 Studio ones? I'm not sure. I've got to be honest, my favourites in FS19 was always a toss-up between H2 Studios and Rolly Christie 1. They both did some fantastic Am I wheels? No, they're not. Some fantastic things between them, and I had H2 Studios for a long time, and then Rawley Christie brought one out towards the end of FS19, and I switched to that. Very similar to the one that Mantrid's done, very similar design, the actual things, to the one that Rawley Christie brought out toward the end, and that did become a firm favourite, whereas I'd been with 82 Studios with their design for a long time. It's just, it had a very long back, and I ran into quite a few gateposts in the British maps due to the length of the bar, whatever you call the bar at the front that you are actually tow bar, but that's not its proper name, I know, but yes, it was a very long design on the H2 Studio ones that, yes, caused a little tad too many crashes for me liking, and it was, yeah, I'm not blaming it, it was a fantastic thing, but then when the Rawley Christie one came, it was a bit of a tongue-in-cheek, cheeky one. But it did stop all the trouble that I'd had with the H2 Studios one, because it was much smaller, so I didn't ask any questions. How it was very much like a TARDIS, and me being a massive fan of Doctor Who, I didn't really ask any questions. I think we should stick here. Let's shut these gates again. We don't want the cows to be... Oh no, we need straw. We do need straw. Let's have a look. I don't know how much. Now, if it's the same as the water gauge, right, in fact, yes, let's use our brain as well. We do need to get another load of water, and we know it takes a while, so... Right. Now, yes, the cow icon is obscuring my tractor. Oh, it's the fill indicator. I do love this. I'm absolutely amazed by the fact that it shows what it's got in it as well. It is fantastic. Yeah, Mantrid has done some amazing... Now, Mantrid's a modder that was not really on my radar. In FS19 very much at all. Mr. Silly P showed a couple of his things, but very late on he did some absolutely cracking mods. He really did. And he's done exactly the same in FS. Look, why am I... Yeah, let's shut that a minute. Why am I trying to film? I believe, Mr. Smith, this is where you are wanting to go, not there. Right, now then, let's get the straw done. Let's zoom in a little, that will help the icons be a tad bigger. Right, so straw. We shall see also if we can afford the addition of a manure point. So the containers, I can't think what they're called. We shall have a look at them in a minute. Straw. Of course I'm going to go the wrong way, because that's just the way I roll. Oh. I don't think we're going to need a full 70 tons. Let's try 20 odd. I really seriously don't think we're going to need that. I think we're going to have... I suppose I could put it in the silo, it's multi-fruit. But hey ho, don't matter. I didn't think of that to begin with. I would say if you open one end, it must open the other end automatically, I would guess. Let's have a look inside as we do this and see. Ooh, I'm not sure. Actually, I think this could cope with a lot more. Yes, about 100 tons. So we're going to grab a full 70 tons. I'm going to stick that in as well, so it'll last a while. See how the water's doing as we're passing. I do love the fill level indicator. Yes, nearly there. Fantastic. Sometimes the little mods, you know, it's not always just the giant ones, it's just as much the little tiny ones that make your life easier. They're often the ones sometimes that you forget to mention. That's why I'm trying to get into the habit of mentioning all of our partners, all of the modders that are supporting all of our Let's Plays, and our favourites, so we all have favourites. But also there are little mods that sometimes that you forget. Yeah, like the paints. No, what is that? got a list of modders that one of these times I'm going to stick on a piece of paper so I can give them all a shout out and say thank you very much. But yes, one of my favourites is the one that does the paint and it slows down the damage. That is a hero, the same as Ian something who did the Sleep Anywhere mods when that first came out. That was my absolute spot on biggest mod that made a difference to my life in FS22 right at the beginning, when I had to speed time up using the natural speeding of time, which took about 10 minutes real time, which was quite painful. So yes, Sleep Anywhere was Ian, whatever your numbers are, you are a hero. Absolutely. Yes, the little modders as well as the big ones. Yeah. Obviously sometimes the bigger ones we notice more because they can affect us in big ways, but yeah, there's those ease of use and those things that make your life a little easier. Those two are just as important to remember. We have quite a few. Yeah, Black Sheep modding is a definite... Ooh. Yeah, we have an awful lot of Black Sheep modding mods. Absolute hero of a modder. Really is. Yeah, I mean the Joskin 3 points box and the HX20 and that fantastic, my favourite of all sheds, that as well. That's all Black Sheep modding. Yeah, so let's not forget. No, please tell me I don't need much more straw than that. Surely. Wow, 92 tons and it's only just shown a smidgen. Wow. Look at that, it's not even anywhere near full. Unless it's not supposed to, of course. And then that's fine. Water. Oh no, that's it. Exactly. Oh wow, that's fantastic. That's exactly full. Right. Reminds me, we have... Yes, we've done our animals. We have... I'm going to leave it there. This session is dedicated to the animals. Let's feast your eyes on this fantastic mod. We are going to do a lap of honour. We really are. And view this fantastic shed by Rolly Christie 1 that is not only appealing to the eye, very easy on the eye, and very easy on the wallet. Oh, and let's shut these gates because, yes, we don't want any of these animals. Don't want our animals escaping at all. Brilliant. Okay. Oh, it doesn't do both ends. The other end is absolutely fine. So do you know something? Unless, of course, it's not supposed to. No, it's not actually. So, right, I must have to shut the other gate manually. Oh. Oh, that doesn't make sense to me, but because they can... Right. Okay, let's pretend that that's not happening and that we can't see that our cows could all escape down the other ends. No, it's... Yes, we just imagine that I've actually got a gate down this end, because of course I would have. I would not let my cows escape. But in the interest of realism, us being interested in such things, we are going to... Yes, put a barrier in the way of said animals for now. Right, okay then, smashing. So that is our animals in, and we didn't quite finish the lap of honour, so let's just do this side as well. That amazing artifact there is our cows. 48 cows in place. Yes, absolutely amazing. We have totally filled the food bar almost to the top. So that should, yeah, the TMR I would imagine is going to go down quite a chunk. I'm going to guess 10 tons a day, but I think that's going to be wrong. I think it's going to be, no, yeah, 20 tons a day is what I'm guessing at. I suppose we could do that because we haven't, have we got to do? We have got rolling. We have got rolling to do, so I don't want to speed time on because I don't know if there's a limit of when you're allowed to roll. But see the addition of our animals. They have finally arrived. So we are, yes, moving on apace on our Hobos Hollow. Next thing we've got to do is try to chip away at the loan. We've had enough. We've done what we said. We've got the start of our production. This will assist our production as well. That is yet another reason sometimes why there's an order to your productions. So we have that production. This can feed. Let's just let's concentrate, Mr. Smith, because I do believe you need to place a manure heap extension, don't you? Now then, the slurry one is to the other end. So to me, it makes more sense. It's down here. Must be placed next to a what? Next to a barn? Let's see if this does anything. Right, I might have done that wrong, but we shall see. Yes, if we have, then we should just get rid of it. But yeah, I think that's right. But I couldn't swear to it. So we've got our slurry from this one, and hopefully our manure. I suppose we could. No, we can't. It's time. I don't want time to go. So we have our new gas pump, diesel. We have our new water. Yes, and we are growing, although we do need to get rid of that loan. And when I've got rid of that loan, I shall say we're growing, because we shall definitely warrant that. Whatever. I think back to the words that I said. Yeah, not only will we be able to place that, we should be able to knock 50 to 100,000 off our loan. Not really. No. Not after the time we fed. It's a good job we didn't need equipment as well. So after the time we fed and got all of our cows themselves, we've got 13,280 euros. Let's stick it back on dollars. Do you know, this only thing I wish it was global. You always get that. What's this setting into euros? We are dollars on this. We are so smashing. We have 13,280 dollars to our name, which is, yes, it's not a lot. Luckily we've planted and fertilized and limed. Yes, we have finished our fields. All we need to do is roll and weed. So yeah, we have got to that's a point. Have we got a weeder on this? I don't think we have. Plant a seeder roller. No, we haven't. No, that's right, we did lease some. We've got 2 sprayers now, haven't we? I believe. Oh no, we haven't on this. We've only got the Unia. Right, I thought we'd got another one. No, I'm thinking of other Let's Plays. Yes, I am. Right, anyway, without any further ado, no more waffling for myself. The cows have arrived finally, and it was exactly the one we threatened, and it was in exactly the right place. The old fuel pump was stopping us. I never did like that. I don't know if you recall to the beginning session, I always said, because I put it there because it was near the original silo. I never did like it, because then it was sort of in the middle of nowhere, but of course it took the bringing in of our cows to move it to a more suitable place, in my opinion. So anyway, right, I am really going this time. I hope you're going to continue with me on this journey. Any suggestions, or anybody else would like any mods bringing in that we'd like to have a look at? I do love to give the limelight to new mods coming in, which is the only reason I got rid of our old water, not because I was displeased with it, because I wanted to give a bit of limelight to incoming mods. I truly did. Yes. Anyway, I really am going to say goodbye for now.